Hello everybody, this is ZephyrianNick and welcome back to The Sims 4. Don't chat with George, you're not going to eat the spaghetti either because, let's be honest, you really don't need to. I'm going to pause this real quick. You are going to go over and write genre book. Let's write a non-fiction. I got a request in the comments of my last video that, oh well, apparently George needs to go fix that, but anyway. To write another book with Robert and have it titled something similar to The Lost City of Bluebryn. Bluebryn, for those of you that don't know, was the final city I did in the SimCity series I recorded before I got sick of the game and completely destroyed the entire city. So this will be a tribute to that city of Bluebryn. There we go. Shit got bombed. There we go. Because I destroyed it using pretty much exclusively Do Not Sleep. You need to come over here and repair that. Pretty much using exclusively, what was it? Meteors? I mean, to be honest, if you want to destroy a city in that game, meteors is really the only efficient way to go about doing it. Oh, for God's sakes. Did he was on that computer for, like a second and destroyed it. He destroyed that computer already. We're going to have to get some better functioning computers at some point, to be honest. However, we really can't afford those right now. We've only got $2,000. And what I want to do, I want to focus on either expanding this house or building a new house. Before then, unfortunately, that's going to take quite a lot of money. And I firmly believe a lot of that money is going to come from book royalties from Robert, provided he doesn't continue to destroy the entire house bit by bit. Be it the setting everything on fire yet again, breaking the computer yet again, breaking the shower yet again, or just in general ruining everything again, as Robert tends to do. Why don't you clean the spaghetti up as well? Now, slight real talk for a minute as well. On the channel, we finally passed 40 subscribers. On any channel I've ever had, this is the second one I've used. I haven't passed 40 before. I haven't gotten to 40. And that is, when I woke up and saw that, that made me really, really, really happy. So thank you guys, everyone who's given any support in terms of that. All of you, I really do appreciate it, even though it is kind of hard for me to express. I've said this in other videos before. I've said this in SimCity as well. It's kind of hard for me to express gratitude and stuff like that. I never find a way to do it properly. But I am very gracious of everyone who's been following this, and thank you very much for it. Oh, you can now write screenplays. Oh, that's what we should have waited until we did that and have that be the Lost City of Bluebryn. We will call that the Ruins of Bluebryn. We'll do another one. You have to work in 2 days. Okay, you're fine. Yeah, you can go up and do whatever the hell you want, really. So why don't you... Do we have any more spaghetti inside of here? It's open. No, well, we have that, which you can place in the world, but he's not going... How did that break? Did that just spontaneously break? It couldn't have. That was something that, for once, George was the breaker. George was the one who broke an item for once. I don't think that's happened any times recently, to be honest. Aside from right then, of course. You know, I fully expect him to throw that pepper shake around there. Now, his skill in cooking, Nick's, what is it at? Well, it's unpleasant because that broke. It's 5. It's not great. It's not terrible. Yeah, the guitar and what is it? The other one that he has. There's one that he needs for his job. What is it? Just guitar and violin and comedy. Okay, fair enough. Let's see how Robert is coming along with the... Well, okay, he's going to be very tired very soon. But he is going to finish that book before he does anything. And then... No, don't clean it up. Do not clean that up. I want you to put that away. Put away. You can do that after you're done eating, though. That's perfectly up to you. Perfectly up to you. I couldn't have said that in a more weird way, could I? Oh, Robert's uncomfortable. It is simply because he's tired. But he needs to finish this book. Now, with naming this The Lost City of Bluebryn after what the commenter suggested, for the most part with this series, I will take suggestions so long as it's... Oh, Robert finished writing that. Alright. Why don't you come straight out here, sell the publisher, The Lost City of Bluebryn. And that'll be fine. Anyway, for the most part, I will take suggestions with this series. Generally speaking, there's some things I won't do. You need to go fix this, bud. There are some things I will not do, but for the most part, I will, like I said, take the suggestions. Usually when it comes down to titles, I will absolutely do that. I will more than likely take any title for paintings and stuff like that you guys could throw at me. I will take suggestions as to how many of these plates I can just freaking shatter because they keep getting stuck behind things. That'd be nice, just to destroy a bunch of plates. Here, why don't you scavenge that for parts and then clean that up. Robert, you need to go sleep, like, immediately. Now, I wonder how much money we're going to be getting in royalties. We're not going to get a ton at the moment because we don't have that many out, but we're going to get a decent amount. I mean, you can get... I think I've said this before, in one of my other world, I get like 4 grand a day off book royalties or something like that. You know, I just realized that floor is dirty from, I'm assuming, when Robert decided he was going to set the entire house on fire. Violet, do you work today? Yeah, you work in 5 hours. Oh, you need some fun. Well, stop sleeping. Why don't you go take... What kind of shower? Just take a shower. Take a shower and then go over and you're probably going to play games for a bit. Then get something to eat and then go to work. For that's what you do. Everyone's going to be having... What the hell is that? Medium abstract painting. Really? I'll be honest. I do not like... I mean, that looks cool. That looks cool, but... Okay, Nick, finish cleaning that. Then come over here. Name it... What the shit? And we will sell that to a collector. Sell to collector. There we go. So he doesn't have anything that he really... What kind of stuff does he want to do currently? Well, he definitely doesn't really need anything at the moment. I suppose... Play the guitar. Yeah, why don't you go over here and... Practice. Just practice for a bit. Now, Violet Clownrar, she needs to just play a game for a bit. Why don't you play My Sims Go? Stop reading Love in the Time of Sandwiches and go do that, because her fun needs to get up quite a lot before she goes to work. She needs to be, well, focused is the more optimal mood, but, you know, she can really go in anything. George, what are you doing? You have other things you need to do. Actually, he really doesn't have much else that he needs to do right now. He really needs to sleep, because I had to wake him up early so he could repair the sink. I suppose he could have some coffee, but there's really no point in that at the moment. Why don't you craft... Oh, craft another bear. We can just keep adding to the garden of bears that we're going to have out here. You know, once I get more money, I will add more flowers and stuff back into this. But right now, I do want to keep it like that. That way I don't... I'll be honest, I don't want to spend more money than I need to right now. And I don't need to use money on flowers. I would love to, because I would love to have some decorations around here. More so than I currently have. But as of right now, it just really isn't conducive to what I'm trying to accomplish. Okay. So who needs to do what currently? Robert's... That's not Robert, that's George. George's out here making another bear to add to our collection. Nick is in here with a guitar, which he'll be able to do that for a while, to be honest. I mean... Oh, great. Robert created that. George. Not Robert. George. What's he uncomfortable with? Oh, he hurt his finger. Good job. Good job. Let me open your inventory. Place the bear. Place the bear. And then craft another bear. Create another one. I will, meanwhile, move this bear down here. Alright. There we go. The Bernstein Bears are in town. Now, do these sell for a different amount every time? 30 with a good, 30 with good, 30 with good. No, not really. They all seem to be pretty consistent. Maybe that'll change a bit once he levels up. That's also 30 good. Alright, well, it's not really worthwhile to sell, unfortunately. I mean... Once I start getting the better furniture, you can make a substantial amount of money if you get really good quality tubs and stuff like that, because I think you can make bathtubs later. Don't hold me to truth on that. We will find that out, because he's going to go as far as he can with that. But for now, I'm not really sure. Okay, well, Violet is in a much better mood right now. She can stop playing that, and she can go grab some food. Some of the spaghetti that we all apparently decided to fall in love with. What was that? Was that the only one that saw that? Oh, it was a leaf off of a tree that isn't even in this area. Okay, why don't you instead now craft... You know, let's craft another dining table. You can craft that and then sell that. This is kind of what Robert will do when he doesn't have anything else to do. He'll just build things and we can sell it. Also, sorry if you heard any background noise there. I was kind of rearranging how I was sitting, and I somewhat managed to hit my slipper against the side of my desk. So that does kind of create some noise. Oh, work starts in an hour. Okay, stop eating and go to the bathroom, because you're going to have to do that before you go to work. What are you tense about? Uncreative? Take a bath. We don't have a bathtub, and I'm not buying a bathtub specifically for you to... Well, I almost said specifically for you to take a bath in. However, that is why one buys bathtubs, is to take a bath. No, stop. Go away. Go to work. Go to work. There. God. Finished thing has been added to the inventory. Oh, wait. How much money did we get off that? Let me pause the game for a minute. We got... I didn't notice exactly how much came in. 69, 53, 53. That's about like 110. I'm just roughly estimating this because I'm not good at doing math on camera. Yeah, we got close to about $200 off that, so... I forgot that Robert has a job. Oh, man. He's going to be a very hungry person. No, go over here, George. I mean, Robert. I meant to call... Okay, I called him George. He's Robert. You're tired. You know what? No. You go to the bathroom. Robert will eat a little bit before he goes to work. He goes to work at 11, doesn't he? He does indeed. Oh, he didn't write books on his daily task. That's unfortunate. Well, I completely forgot about that. My fault entirely. Okay. Why don't you just wait over here? Oh, we get to see his casual wear. Fun fact, it's very similar. I think it's the exact same thing he normally wears. I don't remember fully. I mean, it's been so long since I've used that. Dude, what are you doing? No, you're not. I want to click George. George, I told you to go to sleep. Not drink Did that say drink with disappointment? Drink with desperation. Oh, wow, that's entertaining. Okay, you go to bed. See, Nick... Oh, he has to go to the bathroom pretty bad. See, when he has days off from work, I can just leave him there most of the time. I mean, he doesn't have really any social need because he doesn't really enjoy talking to people. Why don't you clean that up and clean that up too? Also, empty the coffee pot. That, for whatever reason, George decided that he apparently needed that coffee. Even though he really didn't. You know what he needed? Not coffee. Why don't you go back and continue practicing that? Just for the time being. Yeah. Now, what I've been trying to do in my editing, I hope you guys have been enjoying the editing that I've been doing recently, because I'm really enjoying doing that editing style. The last couple of videos didn't have that, partially because on days I did that, I didn't have time to really do more than that. And one day was just complete apathy. I've got to be honest. And I'm trying to adjust the audio, that way, whenever I zoom in too close to this room, the audio itself will duck down. It's not hard editing whatsoever. Just that is something that it kind of bothered me watching back on my videos that was happening. What are you tense about? Promotion anxiety. You've been working for a day, I think. I think that's your first day at that job, isn't it? Besides, you get 3 days off from work. You'll be fine. What about Violet? She's only fine. See, why don't you be more like Violet, Robert? You know what she does? She goes to work and she's okay with it. She doesn't come back and set her house on fire. She doesn't break the... Well, actually, I think she did break one of the computers once, so I really can't say that. But the point still remains that she didn't set her house on fire. And I guess technically you didn't set the house on fire. You set part of the house on fire. So what I'm saying isn't exactly accurate. But still, that's not my point. You can play Latin and lull Sims to sleep. You can also promise to dedicate songs to other Sims. Brilliant. Once he hits, I think, level 8, he can write songs, and then at 9 he can publish them, I think. I could be wrong about the order of that, and to be honest, I probably am. I will check that off camera at some point and get back to you with that in the next video. Let's grab a serving. Also occurs to me I forgot to set my timer for this episode, so I don't know how long it's been. I guess in a few minutes we'll end it. Once Violet comes back, that'll be at 7. Now, how is George? Well, he's gotta... Actually, he might as well get up and get some food right now. He's gonna be one of the... Actually, he's the only person that's gonna be staying home all the time, now that I think about it, because everyone else has jobs. It's gonna be a lonely life for George. The sad clown. What are you sad about? Messy surroundings. Oh, the sink is a bit of a mess. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, they had a disagreement about something. I mean, it's okay. I don't really care if they get along, to be honest. Violet brought home $342. Good for Violet. We actually quite drastically need that money. Why don't you clean the sink? Oh, they both came home at the same time. Well, that's really quite convenient. Robert, Robert, you go to the bathroom. What does Violet need? Well, she needs to go to the bathroom too, but more so, she needs some spaghetti. Why don't you get a plate of Nick's world-famous spaghetti, and don't shout at him across the room. Well, they're pretty decent friends. I mean, they're alright. They don't disagree with one another. Not like apparently George and Nick do. They seem to hate each other. Oh my god, Robert. I am gonna kill Robert. I swear to god, I will find some way to get him to die. Every time something good happens in this household, he comes and ruins it by completely destroying the toilet. He summoned flies and put this green cloud inside of it. Oh wait, we need to place the hang on a sec. Let me actually... What happened to that table he made? Oh, that's right. That goes into the family inventory. Yes, I know about the foundation. You've already shown me that game. $315. Yeah, solid. So we have about $3 grand now. I could probably deal with expanding parts of the house pretty soon. I don't think... Oh, why are you getting coffee? You don't need coffee. He's exactly like me. He's completely addicted to coffee. But you need to just go to sleep. See, the fact that we have the coffee machine means they're just not going to go to bed half the time. They're just going to try and get coffee. Well, everything's clean now. Why don't you actually empty the trash, too? Because that kind of needs to be done. He's almost like the slave of this house. I just realized that. I almost feel bad about that. Because everyone just leaves their crap behind and then he deals with it later. Actually, yeah, you need to go to bed. You go to bed, Robert. George, clean up. No, don't sit. I want you to clean that up and put the book away. And also clean the empty the coffee pot. And then go fix the toilet. God damn it, Violet. Oh. Well, anyway, I think that's going to be the end of this episode once George is done fixing the toilet. Where is he going? Oh, he had to empty the coffee pot. I forgot to cue him to do that. And then mop up the floor. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm still really loving this series. This is a very, very enjoyable game to play, both on and off camera. I would do some stuff with The Sims 3 as well, but I don't have the physical disc on at home currently. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. As George goes to the bathroom, I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time.